hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, 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 hucksters, fraudsters.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Happy Monday. Welcome to the channel. Gary had to make his appearance today to start the week to tell everyone that they're fraudsters, hucksters, and scam artists. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. So the market is just in a bit of uncertainty right now. We can definitely feel it. We can feel that the market is a little bit uncertain. We got longs coming in. We got shorts coming in. We got people getting wrecked left and right. If you're going long, you're getting wrecked. If you're going short, you're getting wrecked. It's just one of those markets right now. And why is it like this? Well, there's a lot of geopolitical turmoil happening around the world. I mean, we got just sniffs of WW3 and psychological warfare and gaslighting happening all over the world. So it is getting pretty crazy, guys. But the one thing that I still try and hold on to for the hope is that there is still something that can protect us from all of this stuff that is happening in the world, and that could be Bitcoin. So, and this is ultimately with the people that have been investing in cryptocurrency and learning about it and studying Bitcoin, is that is the ultimate hope, is that there is something left in this world that can protect us from that hyperinflation, debasing of the dollar, and the political noise and monetary instability that has been happening over the past couple of past 4 years, past administrations, just in general. So we're gonna look at the charts, and we're gonna hit the hopium pipe and hopefully get still a little bit more bullish, even during the sideways chop bearish action that has been happening in the markets. So we're gonna get to that, guys. But first, make sure you hit the like button and all that. Hit the subscribe button, ding the bell to be notified. All of those things, would really appreciate it. And I just realized that I put Trump in my title, and that was probably a no. I feel like every time I've put like Trump in the title or anything like that, or have put him in the thumbnail, it immediately shadow bans my my account. So I probably should change the title literally to just Bitcoin sideways, and maybe I'll be okay. But for now, we just had him in the title because he's going to be back on X. He is back on X, and we'll be doing a Spaces with Elon Musk at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is going to probably break the internet, and hopefully they have the servers ready to hold about, over, millions of people tuning into that particular space. So I think last time they had something like that, it was pretty crazy for the fact that it basically shut down the servers whenever they were trying, because they had so many people coming on to this particular space. And that could happen this time, so be prepared that there might be some technical difficulties, because it's probably hard to to manage that. But hopefully X has their stuff together for it, and they can handle what is to probably be one of the biggest tuned in X spaces that they've had to date. So with that being said, welcome, guys. Welcome. Make sure you are in the Discord. And we have some people that are always actively posting up in the Discord. We've had a pretty decent amount of people join. We've had If I let me check on the numbers here. We got 125 people in the Discord. I know a lot of those people not actively posting in the Discord, but they might be just grifting, trying to see, if they want to actually post a message for the first time. But if you are one of those people that have been in here and you're kind of, looking from the outside, and you wanted to step in a little bit, make sure you make yourselves known and post your memes up, post your best trade screenshots, and just your general thoughts. That's what this Dano Dojo is all about. It's for us to learn, interact, and know who has been watching this channel and is a part of this community. And yeah, let's get into the charts. Let's get into the charts, guys. Let me get the right chart up really quick. Drag this over here and we'll be good to go. Okay. Now, let me get back into, because I didn't update my overlay, so we'll just go no overlay. There we go. All right. Hopefully, let me know, guys, if everything sounds okay, sounds good. We are just going to be doing just a quick, concise stream today. We'll probably go till about 12:30. I don't know if I made the right choice here with school started for everyone else today, and I chose a private school, and they don't start until a month out. And so I want you to kind of guess how that's going to go for the next month. While everyone is back in school, we still got another month of 5-year-old chaos that ensues, but it is what it is. Let me know if you guys are experiencing the same thing or you went straight to the public school, the public school route. But yeah, so with Bitcoin, we're going to get into the charts here. What's interesting here is that we were thinking possibly that it was and I know this is not a perfect inverse head and shoulders, and obviously there's no head because it had a big crash down here when all the markets crashed, hit that level, and went into that 51,000, 49,000, almost 48,000 territory. We bounced off of that. We hit up into the 200-day moving average, and we got rejected off of the 200-day moving average. Now we're starting to trade back up into the 200-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. We're crossing the 20 SMA, and so this could give us strength of trading back up to test that 62,000 resistance that we just hit and indeed go up into 64,000 where we were calling for the level in the short term. If you're looking at the short term time frames, this is on the 4-hour. The 4-hour is going to give you a pretty good range to look into, and it's between 64,000 and 66,000. And if we can trade up into there in strength with strength for the rest of the week, then I don't see the call for any more lower bearish sell-off prices unless this head and shoulders plays out, where this looks like could be a head and shoulders that breaks to 55. That would be bearish case scenario for Bitcoin, but it looks like we are trading up strength with getting back up into this range, and let's see. What it's looking like on the volume area profile is looking like the same with the 4-hour on this particular chart, and it's not looking too bad. It's still looking bullish, but ultimately, guys, if you're looking into the long term, 60,000, 50,000 doesn't matter, because if you believe that Bitcoin is going to be going to $125,000 by the end of the year, or even in quarter 1 2025, then these prices don't mean anything. You're just DCA, and you know that it's going to be the money, and then there you go. But when you're trading, it's a whole different story. All right, so let's look into how the overall market is doing across the board. We got Bitcoin at $60,417. We have Ethereum at $2,696. Was just crossed over 2,700. We have the ETF starting to trade this week, and we are going to start to see what those inflows are going to be like and how that is going to affect the price. Then we had some really nice movements with Solana, bottomed out at $112, ended up recovering very fast off that recovery off of 51 with Bitcoin, going back up and testing that 150. I think Solana is going to be a really strong coin going into this altcoin season, and a possible Solana summer going into this run with Ethereum. Ethereum starts to break back into the 4K range. We're going to start seeing BNB and Solana start to kind of go off the coattails of Ethereum as well with that movement, and start to pick up some liquidity, circulate, volume, trading volume, 24-hour, getting up there substantially. And then you go into the meme section, you go into the trading volume of the past 24 hours. We have some pretty substantial outliers, coins that we have talked about, like Pepe. Pepe has had the best trading volume out of any meme coin right now, beating Dogecoin, which Dogecoin has always had the solid trading volume because it's traded across so many different perpetual markets, spot markets. And so this is what contributes to its high trading volume. And so Pepe has taken the top lead in trading volume. So this is why I still think Pepe is going to be listed on major exchanges like Coinbase and possibly Robinhood here very, very soon. And then Brett, we've talked about Brett, and Brett is going to be one of those things that I think is going to be the obvious list for Coinbase coming up here very, very soon. And so if you look at everything else in this list right here, we got Dog with Hat, we got Shiba Inu, we got Floki, Bonk, highest trading volume, Brett in this list, Ponky in the top 15 here. Ponky has been doing very well in the Solana ecosystem. It's one of the top Solana meme coins. And this is one that we have picked for our narrative that we're trading on is Ponky. And then we have two other ones that we added into that narrative because Da Vinci just got us super bullish on it. It's the two projects that he's involved with, and it's Orc and it's Waffles. So Waffles is more utility. Orc is purely meme speculative. And so with that, we've added those in to our speculative bags for the run on Solana, which I think when Solana is at $1,000, the underlying assets and the memes that are the strongest memes will do very well. And we're using that principle and thesis for Ethereum going into this bull run for Ethereum. You got to think whenever Ethereum, yes, the gas prices are going to be substantially high, so you have to take that into account. So when you have, say you're holding these meme coins like Pepe, Shiba Inu, you're holding them on the Ethereum blockchain, and you have Kindu Inu, or you have whatever it may be, Pepe, PayPay, and you want to sell them, you are going to probably, when you're selling them, Ethereum is going to be at between $6,000 to $10,000. Because that's when those strong memes are going to hit their peak prices because of the fact of where Ethereum's at, where it's going to carry the whole ecosystem in terms of those memes. And you can go down the list. I mean, there's going to be other ones that are going to do well too. But there will be ones, say the top 10 memes. And I go by trading volume, I go by exchange support, I go by has it withstood the crypto Twitter test is what I call it, the crypto Twitter test, where you got whales dumping, you got all the FUD, you got all the thing, but then once you kind of see a nice chart consolidating price, like for instance right here, like this is what I like to see in a coin, is like you go, okay, it's got a nice trajectory up, and then you got whales leaving, people who get in that are not going to stay with it. Or they bought back in right here. They're like, all right, made good profit. I'm going to buy back in right here. And then they might still keep holding the bag. But it's charts like this. You have to stick with a little bit. You got to stick with it a little bit. And the same thing happened with Ponky. Ponky did a very similar thing like this in its time that it's existed, is that did this kind of parabolic megaphone channel move, not a crazy, green candle up and a crazy red candle down or anything like that. Just nice price consolidation, nice healthy chart. And then you see how the coin can gain support, whether it be through different KOLs, whether it be through different exchange listings, the amount of content that they're producing, how they're handling themselves through bearish times and sell-offs, and how they still stay active. And that's how I think you can pick between and decipher which memes you're going to go into as picking for your strong meme narrative for this bull run. And speaking of a narrative, we've traded and we've talked about the Matt Fear narrative with Brett, with Pepe, with a few other different tokens, adding that Ponky into that list. And then we've also been very interested in Kendu Inu. The Kendu chats came into our live stream months ago and tried to give us the warning so we could at least get in a little earlier than we did, but we still got in. We haven't sold a single Kendu. And our plan is to hold this into quarter 1, 2025, where Ethereum is breaking its all-time highs. And the hope for Kendu is for it to be the first $100 billion meme coin by grassroots marketing and through it combining and uniting all of the Japanese dog breeds into one ultimate mega Kendu Inu vision. And so I think they are going to be successful in doing this. And even getting to a $2 billion market cap is a massive success. And I think it's very well achievable with how this team has been working, how the people that hold the coin are very convicted and have a strong conviction on making sure that this coin that they are holding is going to do well. And so with that, they've released Kendu Chads, kenduchads.com, and it is an NFT collection. So a lot of people think, okay, NFTs are dead. It had its cycle. And I think that if you think about how cycles work, it is going to ultimately come back. People just don't necessarily understand the mechanism of what an NFT can have over long-term value and utility. And so with this, they're testing out their Kendu Chads. They're going to be revealed whenever all 10,000 are minted. And right now, they actually have 4,000 minted so far, so they're already halfway there. And so them already being halfway there, it costs about $500 to $600 to mint one right now. And so eventually, you got to think about when Kendu is at a $1 billion market cap, how much one single Chad will be worth. And so it's kind of the mentality they have to think about. But obviously, it's very speculative. And with NFT projects, you can go on crypto Twitter and look at all the memes of how people bought whatever it is, some ridiculous NFT for multiple ETH, and now it's worth like 0.002 ETH or something like that. So I get it. It's very well in the cards, but everything is a risk, especially in cryptocurrency. Everything can go to zero. But we're all speculative here. But the thing is that you have to have a conviction play on something. And so whether it be this or whether it be Shiba Inu, you think Shiba Inu is still going to stand the test of time because it lasted through the bear market of this cycle and the previous cycle and is still up trading volume. When you look at the trading volume, look, it's still up there. It's right up there with Doge. So this is where you have to, so what is going to be the list of tokens that is going to have that similar type of community support like Dogecoin, like Shiba Inu, and now, like Pepe. So this is kind of the thesis and the way I'm going into this bull market and going into quarter 1, 2025. Those first couple months, January, February, March, and April are really key months to kind of see where the market is going to go after Bitcoin starts to hit max, go into parabolic zone. And it's going to be in the next 8 to 9 months. You got to think, okay, it's August, September, October, November, December. January. So we're getting like 6-7 months out, and it lines up perfectly with exchanges expect to run out of Bitcoin 9 months after the halving. So 9 months after the halving lines up with this parabolic chart where you see after the halving, you take about a year, 9 to 12 months, you start to see the biggest moves on Bitcoin, because then the supply and demand mechanisms of the coin start to kick in, because the rewards are cut in half, and then the more that the dollar starts to inflate, and the dollar is being inflated. You can tell by looking at the Dixie that we're in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend on the dollar index. You go to the weekly on the dollar index, and you can see that we are trending down. Once we hit this level of the dollar index, this is where we can see that once it went here and then it went below here, this is where Bitcoin broke out the most. And so you can see, because look, March 2021, look, the dollar lost strength and Bitcoin went to all-time highs. It started to gain strength right here. Bitcoin started to consolidate. So now that we are in a consolidation period on the dollar going back down towards these ranges into the 98, this is what gives me the significance of this going and relating. Look, you can see here right before Bitcoin went and did a double top, and then this is when the dollar started to gain strength. This is this exact moment right here. We went down and broke down. Now we're back above these levels, and the dollar is consolidating down, and Bitcoin is going to correlate. This is where I feel like that metric coming up into December, you go into, around this area, we could see Bitcoin crushing up into these levels of $125,000 per Bitcoin. And if you look at this chart as well, it is a bull, or it is a it and handle. So you got the cup, you have the handle, breakout point, the depth of the cup, and if you do that, you can get a measured move of, I would say, as bullish and as high as $109,000 per Bitcoin here, and I see it happening in December. Now you can come back to this live stream, you can come back here and light me up if I am wrong. Please light me up. But if I am right, this will be the most epic call and epic trade for this channel. I might have been just talking to myself this whole time, but we'll see. Says YouTube is not receiving enough video. Oh no. Have I just been dropping frames this whole time? Let's see what happened. Let's see if we're good. Oh no, we're it's being terrible. Sorry guys. I don't know what's, sometimes I'll just drop frames like for no reason. Okay. Do. Oh no. All right. Sorry guys. Yeah, something's happening. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll be back. We'll be back later today. Just catch the live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not sure what's going on right now, but something's going on. But all right, thank you for tuning in. If you were able to tune in, if you were able to catch any of the information, really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next live stream.